Right here.
Oh,
You can,
yeah.
yeah. See that 4K? I got 4K 30. I got 4K 60. Now, when you look at it, you can see the left one is jittery. You can see that. See how jittery that is. You know. But the iPhone X, the only reason why I upgrade is for the camera at this point. Because other than that, I would just... No, the 8 Plus has it too. It's just that this one has the faster processor now, you know. But the 8 Plus, I think, has it too. But one of these things gets like 2 hours more battery life.
I want a GoPro.
GoPro? No, GoPro doesn't have the power that these things have. That's why I do everything with the camera.
These phones are better than the GoPro?
The phones are better than GoPro. I'll tell you what, look up GoPro and find out how much one with 4K 60 costs.
Best Buy, and I want to check out the drones.
The drones?
Don't they have like the Phantom? Can you get that at Best Buy? And
yeah, $1,499.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get it.
A Phantom 4 or
the 3 or the 4? I'm gonna go to Best Buy.
Yeah, it's amazing just how good the camera is on that one for 4K 60. But that's an incredible that's the serious upgrade though. Because other than that, the pictures, it doesn't matter because when you upload them on the internet, it compresses them, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
You know, it's like you can just see it right away. You know, it's like real life.
Yeah, no, it's
nice.
Like
when I go to Dubai and the Philippines, it's like I want to have this because when I shoot that video, I want it to look gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about going to Singapore though. Or Milan, Singapore, because the problem is the flight choices. You either have to do Milan, Singapore, or you have to do like Hong Kong, Singapore, or you got to do like Dubai, Philippines, Davao. So I got to figure that out.
This dude that I know, he just went to.
But I want to shoot a video in Dubai again. I want to do it.
Yeah, but yo, I want to have a when I go out the country, I want to have my what you call it? My what you call it? Hold on one second. Oh, look. Here, look. This is Singapore.
Oh, yeah, I know Singapore is nice. But no, if you really want the island vacation retreat, you got to go to Maldives. Yeah. Maldives or Seychelles, man. You get entire islands to yourself.
Yeah,
for cheap. For like $100 a day.
I want to go to Best Buy.
Where is Best Buy?
It's out of here, but
So here I am on the West Side Highway here in Manhattan. And the one thing I have to say, first of all, about the iPhone X, as far as my, custom review goes, is that the iPhone X actually fits in my cup holder. The iPhone Plus models, they have such wide bezels that they don't actually fit into my cup holder. But this one fits just fine. So as you can see, this video is being shot in 1080p right now at 60 frames per second. And the main reason why I upgraded was simply so I'd have 4K at 60 frames per second. So I have a home 4K television, and when I make videos and everything, when people watch my videos on a computer or when they're watching my videos on a 4K television, that they actually can see it, fully stretched in native resolution. So that's pretty much one of the reasons why I wanted to upgrade in the first place. But the other issue is the fact that the iPhone X has a battery that lasts about 2 hours longer, which in most cases that saves you a lot of stress trying to get to a battery charge. Now I typically carry around a Mophie 8X, but the mere fact that this thing can last a full 2 hours later, that's definitely a really good selling point that's worth talking about. So basically I can make a video here of Times Square in 1080p 60 frames per second just so I can do the exact same video with my 4K 60 frame per second iPhone X, and then I can compare the video quality and the the whole resolution, the whole frames and everything per second. I can show you just how smoother it is. But 4K, it helps the resolution when you stretch it out to these newer televisions. Everybody's television that they buy now is pretty much a 4K TV. Especially this is Black Friday, so that's what most people are running out to buy, a 4K television. So basically, with my channel, I specifically like showcasing iPhone abilities by making all of my videos with iPhone. I don't use GoPro and none of that. But that's pretty much just what I like using, and it's just so much more convenient. You know, I don't have to worry about post-processing. I don't have to worry about memory cards and all that. 250 gigabytes worth of space is a damn lot of space to have on a cell phone, and eventually they'll have 512. It'll be that much better, you know. So that's just basically how I run my channel. And I know a lot of people use GoPros and they use other things, but it's like I'd rather not. I like being able to use iMovie for my processing effects. And it just makes it so much simpler. It's like all I got to do is just get to my Wi-Fi and then just run my iMovie, and it just uploads the whole video. And as time goes on, I've gotten things like, we've gotten waterproofing, and we've gotten image stabilization, so that when I'm driving, even if the road's bumpy and everything, it looks great. But the iPhone, I have to say, this iPhone X, it fits in the hand a little bit better because it doesn't have such wide sides, and it's a little bit more comfortable to hold, especially if you have a larger hand. Now, some people are going to complain that they've gotten used to the Plus models and that they'd rather have the wideness of the Plus model, like the new 8 Plus. But to tell you the truth, this is actually very comfortable without sacrificing screen size. I have to say, I actually do appreciate that. With this glass back design, one of the nice things you can see is that they put the pinhole microphone right in the actual camera lens itself, so that this way they save space, which is something I'm almost surprised that they didn't think of with the iPhone 7 Plus. But you gotta protect the back of your phone. So anybody who thinks that they're just gonna put this in their shirt and they're just going to be able to have this in their pocket without protecting either side is wrong. In order to make this thing continue to look beautiful, you're going to have to protect the back of it. So basically, this is it. I'm going to back up my iPhone 7, and basically that's it. I'm getting rid of my iPhone 7, giving it away to somebody, and she can use it. I don't really need it anymore. But 256 gigabytes for both of these things, and now you've got a smaller, less heavy. Well, I mean, it's more dense, but it's smaller and it's not as wide, so it fits in the hand a little bit better. But that's basically it. See, the interesting thing about it is that, you know, I still hate the fact that they have this notch there, but as I said, the reason why iPhone has that notch is so you never mistake that this thing is anything else but an iPhone. A lot of phones have full glass screens, but Apple demands that people recognize this thing from a distance. And when I think about other products that are coming out, like for instance, a Jeep Trackhawk, where you can't tell it apart from the Trailhawk or the Overland Summit from a distance, I understand the reason why they're forcing that design decision to be there, because they absolutely never want you to mistake this for one of those piece of shit Android phones.